There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
That kid is in Dallas.
Did you look up Steph Curry's ankles?
Point.
Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week.
You seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, I don't want to
So everyone that's
the issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly.
Is it okay for us to
I want to work on stamina.
I can drop some routines for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and working for you.
So my family is really into fruit, but the prices have kind of been expensive.
Oh, go frozen. You get way better cost per ounce and more nutrition.
That's our analytical.
I'm serious.
Oh, and if you see fresh fruit, just, they'll double up and then...
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a quick look at some of the numbers for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the 4. And for Boston, down on the block, it's Tatum with Keita. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Shireman in at the 2. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now, MP, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Here's Keita. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Keita. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside Thomas. At the elbow, it's MP. The 3. And it's Demon missing. Pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, MP, guarded by Tatum. And they double up MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 6 points.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
you just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Inside. Here's MP. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Tatum with the screen on Porter. Outside Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Demon. Still yet to score. And that one's good by Porter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by MP. Tatum passes to Pritchard. And here is Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown, good.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Nets leading by 6. Pass to Clowney. Now, here's MP. The 3. And Clowney can't get it to go. To the paint. A steal. The kick out to Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Clowney, good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Celtics.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And here is MP, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they double up MP. It's Thomas outside. The rebound by Tatum. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Brown outside. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
The Nets working the ball around now. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. So off comes in for Demon. Celtics trail by 11. Outside Gonzalez. Pass to Minot. Here's Garza. Covered by MP. Gonzalez. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 11. Here's Saroff.
2 minutes.
MP left side. And they double up MP. And a missed layup. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Tillman. Over to the left wing. Here's Hauser. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Outside Williams. And they double up MP. It's good. MP's got 16.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Minot. There's the pick. Knocks it loose. Here's Tillman. Now Hauser. Thomas covering. Outside Gonzalez. And the three off target. Nets leading by 10. MP inside. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Celtics shooting 47% here so far. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Hauser. Here's Garza. Here's Gonzalez. No good on the three. Thomas finds MP. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead. Fires from way outside. And he recovers it. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Changing it up here. Setting the floor for the Nets. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Tyler Williams out there with Demon. And it's MP in at the center.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Guys?
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And they double up MP. 5 on the clock. Again, the Nets for 2.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
To the wing right side, Garza. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Nets.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Demon. Down low. Fires the three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Garza. Left side, Tatum. Launches a three. Garza, no good.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
MP inside. Tatum on him. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Tatum. Last game with 30 points. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, already so accomplished, Doris, Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And the three ball is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Tatum for three. Boston again missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And they double up MP. Nets passing it around. There's Porter with the three. Pass to Clowney. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. So it's Boston now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Pritchard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Pritchard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Clowney. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Tatum. Now Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Shot clock at 5. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Nets leading by 22. MP left side. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Pritchard. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by the Nets. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Demon. Now Thomas. And they double up MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 24 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
50 seconds left in the first half. Here's Pritchard to halt the run. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Clowney. To the middle. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 26.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Hauser. And here's Tatum for 3. Clowney pulls it in.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Stolen by Tatum. Two on the clock, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
the previous play is under review.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Brooklyn in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith.
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Celtics.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And it's Brown missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Pass to Tatum. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's MP, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Pass to Shireman. Over in the corner, Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's fires from the wing. That's good for Thomas on the assist by MP.
Boy, that is so tough, folks. Cam Thomas, how dangerous is he pulling up into that jump shot?
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the second free throw, good. Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's MP, uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Brown outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Thomas passes to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brown outside. Tatum with a screen on Porter. Boston again missing.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
He's looking for MP and finds him. Thomas finds MP. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oh, how Jaylen Brown's facilitation skills advance the older he gets. Nice pass.
Here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 41.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Tatum. Porter pulls it in.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Pass to Cato. And here is Brown to the inside. Celtics passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by MP. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For Brooklyn, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Pushing it up. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And they double up MP. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. MP's got 45 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Shireman. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 8th assist here tonight. Here's Clowney. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. MB is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Cato. Here's Pritchard. In the corner, Tatum with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And for the Nets, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Down low. And they double up MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 47 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Cato. Brown inside, defended by Mann. Wing shot on the way. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And they double up MP, and it's blocked. From downtown, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Williams kicks to MP. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his... Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. MP's shot is good.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
To the paint, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Nets have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's MP. Bank shot, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. Thomas against Brown. The tray. Hauser misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And they double up MP. Nails the baby hook. MP's got 53.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Tatum. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now MP. And they double up MP. Basket good. MP's got 55.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Outside Tatum. Here's Garza. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Pass to Clowney. Inside. Here's MP. Plays it up off the glass. MP's got 57 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Outside Tatum.
Hey, who's watching though?
Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 9 assists now tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Garza. Over in the corner, Brown. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Demon. He's looking for MP and finds him. He got it again. Sensational.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's MP, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Garza. Outside Tatum. Here's Garza. Over MP, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Brown.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Clowney. That three off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
And the basket by Hauser.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside for Thomas. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And with that, they remain undefeated.
Major word around the association is that MP is aggressively trying to expand his club league by getting NBA stars involved in the venture. One such star, none other than Cade Cunningham. Big names are huge for recruiting on the club league circuit, so that would certainly be a big get for MP and company.